All right, welcome everybody to Bluegrass Sports Nation. We're coming to you here today from Boonville.
So a very efficient team, but Owsley County is very good defensively, so should make for a good matchup here this afternoon.
Yeah, folks, we got on a little bit early here because we were having just a tad bit of technical problems as we were getting started. So we wanted to come on a little bit early, make sure we had everything going. If you've watched our broadcast the last couple of nights, this is my third day in a row to see a 15th, 14th matchup. On Friday night, we went over to Johnson Central, and the Breathitt County Bobcats men's team visited Johnson Central that game. And then last night, and Johnson Central come away with them very impressive men's basketball team in the 15th region. Of course, look at who have been impressive all season. 12-1, one loss here on a Saturday afternoon to Hazard that came in and surprised them. But other than that, they're perfect on the season. Lexi Lynch, senior, averaging 20.1. Right now, with Owsley County, you've got the outside attack with three-headed monster of Lexi Lynch, Kenzie Harold, and Carly Smith. Kenzie's back in the lineup now. Kenzie, they would have actually played the first two rounds of the All-A down there without Kenzie. So it's a kind of a blessing here for the Owls to be back and be back at full strength for this game.
Yeah, and Owsley County's RPI is about 63. Shelby Valley's RPI actually at 59.5, but the Lady Cats haven't got to play as many games they would like to. They had several games canceled due to COVID protocols and stuff. But, Shelby Valley's a really good team, and, they've won the 15th Region All-A Classic 3 of the last 4 years. One of those I think were the state runner-up. So they're used to having success at all levels of this tournament.
Yeah, so, and Ty, we are up on YouTube, correct? Okay, so I wanted to make sure we had a little bit of technical difficulty. That's the reason we're up early here. We usually go with about 8 or 9 minutes to go. We went up with 12 or 15 here, so we'll try to fill this time, folks, with a little commentary. But we are on YouTube as well. I ask you to jump over to YouTube. A lot better medium. I'm watching here on Facebook. We'll switch to YouTube. A lot better quality. And we ask you, folks, if you're out there watching, you're not a subscriber to the Bluegrass Sports Nation Facebook page, give us a subscription. Trying to get up to that 1,000 mark, and that opens a whole lot of new doors for us to be able to do some live action on phones and things and remotely. So it's a lot better medium, so please do that. Give our Facebook page a like if you can, and you'll see all of our many, many, many games that we bring you on a nightly basis here on BSN. Of course, Brad, and I'll give him a shout-out, 4th year journalism student at UK, doing a smash-up job down there, 4.0, and going to be a star in this business. We're glad to have him here on BSN. And, of course, my day job is that I try to practice law for a living. I know more stats than I know rules of evidence at this point in my life, but I am the county attorney in Breathitt County, for better or worse. So we have fun with this, folks, and we bring you tons of Owsley County, Breathitt County, Wolfe County, and Jackson City action, and it's we're just glad to be here. Let's flip over to talk about Shelby Valley now, Brad. I know you've given us some info. Come in here at 8-3. They got road definitely that everybody knows about. Alyssa Ellswick is their leading scorer, along with Kyra Looney, all in double figures. What's your thoughts on the Lady Wildcats, coached by Lonnie Rowe?
Yeah, Shelby Valley's a really good team. Obviously, Cassidy Rowe committed to UK. Her dad's obviously the coach, Lonnie Rowe, and he told me that she's a high IQ player and she really hustles, great sportsmanship. But Alyssa Ellswick is committed to Thomas More as well. She's the center for Shelby Valley, so they got a lot of talented players. And something I look at is these are two of the top defenses in the state. They each allow less than 40 points per game, and offensively they're both scoring about 60 games. So this should be a really good matchup, and we might see a defense kind of reign here, but might get some offense too, but definitely two teams that are talented on each side of the ball.
Well, it's of course, Owsley's a perimeter team, and we'll see exactly. They start knocking down those threes, and they get in the pressure defense and get some pressure. They're definitely hard to deal with. See our buddy Camille across the way over there, Gear from WYMT. We'll get down and talk to her here in a few minutes. And so it should be a great day, Boonville, USA here in Owsley County. I want to talk about our sponsors first of all, folks. Got 4 great sponsors for this game. We've got Farmer State Bank here in Owsley County. Farmer State Bank been taking care of the financial needs of Owsley County for over 100 years. 100 years, man, for here in Owsley County. Got B&H Apothecary. Joe B. Hall. Everybody knows Coach Hall. Well, this is Joe B. Hall in Owsley County. Does a wonderful job. He supports the Lady Owls and all of Owsley County sports. He'll take care of you like his family. They even deliver here in Owsley County, folks. City of Boonville. Folks, if you get a chance, stop by Boonville. One of the smallest counties in the state of Kentucky, smallest city. Had Charles Long here for decades as the mayor, but now at this point in time, stop by and see Owsley County and Boonville, what all they have to offer. Beautiful land over here, stuff. So come check them out, folks. And Turner Real Estate, Tony Turner, Glenn Thompson, my friends, both of them. They buy, sell, and do auctions. Tony and Glenn will take care of all your real estate needs here in Owsley County and eastern Kentucky around the region. Got about 5 minutes here to tip, 5:20. So the Lady Wildcats, or Lady Cats as they go by, are back out on the floor here. The Owls not back out yet. So it's, folks, what we're going to do here today, of course, my main trade is to get out and take a few pictures. As you'll see there on Bluegrass Sports Nation, we will have a recap of this one up on BSN when I get home a little bit later on tonight. Of course, we're from Breathitt County, so we've got to unpack all this up. Tonight, as soon as this game is over, we will have a post-game press conference with both teams that will bring you to interview the teams. Coach Travis Smith and Coach Rowe have both said, win or lose either side, both sides want to come do that. So we're going to have those on. Bradley will be helping me, and we'll get some insight from both teams and these and their players. So it's should be a fun day.
Yeah, so far this season, Owsley County and Shelby Valley, they've had a lot of success. Owsley County, their average game, they win by 20 points. Shelby Valley, they win by 23. So they've had a really successful season so far, each team has, and they're basically winning each game they play in by about 20 points. So that's pretty impressive.
Got a big crowd growing here on BSN on Facebook and YouTube both, folks. We appreciate you very much. Our sponsors appreciate you, and most of all, these young people appreciate you for getting to see their talents out here. Folks, when we started this a little while back, I started out doing this just for the heck of it, to get around and learn how to take pictures at high school games, and it's developed into where we broadcast a game every night, sometimes 2 games a night, sometimes 3 games a night, because we sure rig up some computers. The other night I was over here at Owsley County with our 3rd broadcast, and we actually pulled that off without any problem with all 3 people, and me here by myself, which most of the time doesn't work out well. Because, Ty Back is the man down here. He takes care of all of our production. We got Darren Back, the Back brothers. Of course, I married into the Back family, and we love these guys. Brad, when we first started this thing, he asked me, Rob Houndshaw calls some of our games and stuff, and he was asking me how to pronounce Rob's last name. And he was saying Houndshaw instead of Houndshaw. And I said, man, he's a Houndshaw. I said, my wife Elizabeth was a Houndshaw too. He said, well, are you all related? And I said, buddy, everybody that works for BSN but you is related. So
right, that's right.
This is all our family here, folks. We get together, we do this as a labor of love, and we're appreciative of your time with us. So about 250 away from tip here. I didn't see who won the flip, but we'll go from there whenever the time comes up. Now, our schedule this week I have not made, but as of right now, I know that we will be at Wolfe County tomorrow night as the Breathitt County Lady Cats visit the Lady Wolves in a 55th District matchup. And that's our home, folks. We live in the 55th, and we cover the 55th more so than the other regions, the districts around the 14th. We're 14th region-wide, all the way from Whitesburg to Irvin. You'll get coverage on BSM from us. Went over and did some 15th the other night. I keep getting inquiries from the 15th and the 13th if we want to come over and do some stuff with them and all sorts of stuff, which is very flattering, and we appreciate that. But early on, I decided to stick here with the 14th and concentrate on the 14th. And I've always been of the opinion if you're going to do something, you do it. You stick to that and do it well before you move on to something else, and hopefully we do that. See my good friend Randy White. He's down here. Randy with the Appalachian News Express, going to be taking some pictures. I'll go down, slide in with him here in a few minutes as well. I send him a bunch of pics for the Hazard Herald, so we appreciate Randy being here. And always, folks, if you're over in the Shelby Valley area, check out the Appalachian News Express there in Pikeville. They do a great job. Randy is the sports editor, and we appreciate him very much. Got some zebras walking in right now, and they have brought out the A crew here in the 14th region. We've got Brian Napier here, and Larry Thacker, the great Larry Thacker, and Chris Ambergy. So these are all three guys do a wonderful job. Should have a great call game here tonight. Travis Smith giving us a smile there. It's about game time, folks, and the Lady Owls look primed to go. Good to see Kenzie Harold back on the court. You know, Kenzie, the Lady Owls had some sickness issues, and Kenzie was not able to play for a couple of weeks, so glad to see number 5, their floor general, back out there. Of course, this Lady Owls team has 4 seniors, all 4 starters, and that control the action. It's like we're close to time for the anthem. Is both teams are ready to go. They've been in suited up here for a little bit and ready to rock and roll. I probably should go down and take a picture of that referee crew, because, you know, that would be something to have forever. These guys. The only thing could make it better is Kyle Mackard. Folks, we have a great group of officials here in the 14th region, and we appoint them. Now we're going to have the national anthem. All right, the PA man's getting a little rock and roll going with us, too.
On behalf of our superintendent, Dr. Tim Bobrowski, Principal Lincoln Spence, Athletic Director Bobby Bowling, and the Owsley County School Board members, welcome you to the Palace on the campus of Owsley County High School. This afternoon's contest is the first round of the 2021 State All-Ray Girls Tournament. Girls matchup today features the 15th Region All-Ray champions, Shelby Valley Lady Cats.
And as he's announcing, Brad, the way the bracket works out, the winner of this game is going to face the winner of, and I'll let Brad get his ears back on here. The winner of this game is going to face the winner of Pineville and Berea. I haven't seen when that one is going to take place. We'll research it here in a minute.
Those of you in attendance today to wear your face mask at all times, practice social distancing. Asked to leave the gymnasium and not be allowed to attend future events. We thank you for helping Owsley County High School to maintain a safe environment for all of our student athletes during this pandemic. At this time, we ask you to stand, remove your masks, place the American flag as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Okay, and here's the national anthem to honor America, folks. Thank God we live in the great United States of America. All right, there we go, folks, and now it's time for basketball action here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. We'll have the starting intros here. Shelby Valley. Kara Looney Jr., 10-5 a game. Jazzy Mead, a freshman, 5.3 a game. There's Ellsworth, their leading scorer at 16-2, number 3, great number. Cassidy Rowe, the phenom, as there's called over in the 15th, junior, 15-6 a game. And Lacey Johnson, 2.5 a game. Leader of the Owl Pack, you got 21, Lexi Lynch, senior. 8th grader Addison Terry, starting 3.2 a game, filled in for Kinsey, staying in the starting lineup. Kinsey Harold 12-2. Carly Smith, if you haven't seen Carly Smith play, folks, you got a treat coming. And the big lady in the middle, Amelia Murray, will round it out for Coach Travis Smith's Lady Owls, and we're ready for action here in the Palace.
Yeah, you mentioned Carly Smith, 44% from 3 this season. I think she was around 47 or 48 last season, just a freshman. So
knockdown shooter.
Yep, bright future for her.
Had over 30 last year in the regional tournament as an 8th grader. All right, looks like Owsley County has won the flip, and the Owls will start out. Ball into Kinsey Harold. Little pressure from the Lady Wildcats. Off to Smith, does not convert. Time Looney with kind of got a deflection on that shot as she tried to put it up. Lady Owls broke the pressure, little 3/4 court pressure. Inbound to Amelia. Back to Harold. Harold looking for Carly Smith. Smith out top, back to the floor, General Kinsey Harold. This play off to Lexi Lynch, and there's Addison Terry. Lady Owls being patient here on this first possession. Lady Wildcats are going lady to lady right now. Backing it back, and Coach Rowe encouraging his ladies. Here goes Lynch. She's going to drop down the middle, and